Now, if you forgot to look out of the window before you went to bed last night, you missed a spectacular sight in the skies over London. These stunning pictures show a rare super blue moon lighting up the night sky, and hundreds of Londoners didn't miss the chance to capture the moment. Here's one of a plane silhouetted as it comes into land. And this was undoubtedly one of the best spots to catch a glimpse of a moment that only happens once every 2 years. On Primrose Hill, crowds gathered to watch the moon rise above London's famous skyline. And just imagine getting a view of it from one of the cable cars in Greenwich. Well, unlike its name suggests, a blue moon isn't named after the colour. It actually refers to the second full moon in one calendar month. Most months only have one full moon, so a second is quite rare.
Now, there was a rare lunar spectacle last night with a blue supermoon lighting up skies around the world. The phenomenon hasn't been seen since 2009 and occurs when there are 13 full moons in a calendar year rather than 12. There's another chance to see it tonight, but don't expect it to be blue, as Issa Farfel explains.
When we see it, it can be fascinating, and we keep looking up. There is something about the moon is so great, so romantic. The saying "once in a blue moon" means something rare, and that's exactly what was seen last night. From China to London, this beautiful spectacle lit up night skies across the world.
During a blue moon, the moon sadly doesn't turn blue. It's just a saying. There are a few different definitions. One of them is that it's the second full moon in a calendar month. We had a full moon on the 1st of August, and we had another one last night, which is why we called this one a blue moon.
And this blue moon was even more rare because it was also a supermoon, the biggest and the brightest moon of the year. This was the moon in Greece, and this is from Venezuela, and this was in Portugal.
We get a supermoon whenever the moon is in its full phase and also at its closest point to the Earth. So the moon's orbit isn't perfectly circular, it's an ellipse. So sometimes it'll be slightly closer to the Earth, other times it'll be slightly further away.
And if you missed it this time, it will be far away for sure. And you will have to wait 14 years for the next one, until it shows up again in 2037. Issa Farfel, ITV News.
What a delightful spectacle.